about that. I muted myself in the part one of the stream because my brother was coming down and asking all these questions. I didn't need him asking questions about me and what I'm doing. Like, no offense, I mean, it needs his privacy, you know. And yeah, that's why the stream was cut off earlier. Anyway, what I was trying to say was, I honestly hate Mike Paul, and again, don't think that because I've been participating in some of the stuff on his channel, that means that I am his friend or I like his content or I think that he's an amazing YouTuber. He's not. All right, he's really not. And there are two people that I feel as though have literally forced their way into getting 1,000 subscribers. Unipause and Mike Paul, both of which have gotten up to 1,000 subscribers. I don't know how they did it. I feel like with Unipause, I feel like he just like begged and pleaded. I guess because people like his Fortnite montages. Like the past several months, he's been like begging, like, "Oh, I want 1,000 subscribers. I need the community tab. I need the community tab. I want." And look, I had a resolution for 2018. I know it's 2020. This was like 2 years ago, but just roll with it, okay? Where my resolution was that I wanted to get 1,000 subscribers before that new year. And it wasn't so much about the community tab, but it was more about just achieving a milestone that I wanted to reach. Because I felt like, if I reached 1,000 subscribers, then it'd be a milestone that I feel like I could blend in with a lot of my other friends. Because a lot of my other friends, they had around that amount of subscribers themselves. And with Mike Paul, and I might address this in the YouTube trash episode out of him. He has a tendency of making all these sock accounts, and like I feel like he uses them just to subscribe to himself. And not only that, but anytime he would get like a toy or he would make like a laminated drawing of anything, like either like Sandy or Mr. Krabs or Spot, and connection is unstable. Please wait when we try to reconnect. Oh. Anyway. So he draws those and then he decides to make YouTube accounts out of them just so he can use them to subscribe to himself, pretending as if they're someone else. And he also got, if any of you guys know that YouTuber Jack and Jellyfy, where he has a fiery plush. Apparently Mike Paul got that. And he's just like, that's your way to get 1,000 subscribers. And I even said to him, you wouldn't have 1,000 subscribers if you would have just not made those sock accounts. And then he says, I don't have less than 1,000 subscribers. No, I didn't say that you do have less. I was saying you would have less if you didn't create all those sock accounts for your toys. And there are a lot. And those alternate accounts. If he would have just not used them to subscribe to himself, then yeah, he would have had less than 1,000 subscribers. Maybe about like, I don't know, 950, 850. I don't know. But yeah. And look, I get that maybe there may be like 1 or 2 accounts created by me back in the past that I may have used to subscribe to myself, but at least that's a lot more than what Mike Paul's done. I might actually use those 2 accounts and unsubscribe to myself from them, but again, it's pretty stupid, if I'm being honest. Like seriously, and I've even hated Mike Paul back when he was known as Astroblast 1000 back in 2017 with the whole trio tennis, where me, Ivan, Navy M, I was waiting for Ivan to make round 4, and this kid chimes in out of nowhere, and he decides, you know what? I'm going to make round 4. I'm like, dude, it's not a quad tennis. It's a trio tennis. The slots have already been filled. where you just show up out of nowhere. We don't know who the hell you are, and we did not give you permission to make round 4. And keep in mind, this may be stuff I might say in the YouTube trash episode, so let's just say you guys are getting a sneak peek. Anyway, so he just shows up out of nowhere and he makes round 4, and it's poorly edited, not even good. And then I even said to him, okay, well, how about after this tennis is over, then I will do a tennis with you. And so I did, and it was cancer. It was god awful. You know, I feel like my rounds were better than his. I feel like that's still the same concept today in this quote remastered tennis or rematch with Mike Paul. You know, I mean, yeah, he's using Vegas Pro, which is a small step up from when he used AVS Video Editor back when we did our first tennis 3 years ago. But it still doesn't excuse the fact that his skills are trash. Like, if you look at my YGPs back in 2013 up to now, you can see a huge improvement. I get that there's always that room for improvement down the road. I get that. But again, I get that there are a lot of mobile video editors out there. I used to use one, and that was VideoPad, because all the times that I'll use Vegas Pro 11, you wouldn't see the effects. It would just cut a black screen, and then I had to break those videos down into parts just so the Sapphire OFX would just chime right in. And then, lo and behold, I decided to upgrade to Vegas Pro 14, mainly because of the Red Giant Universe OFX and the HitFilm Ignite OFX wouldn't register in Vegas Pro 11. So then I decided, you know what, I'll upgrade. I don't care. And then lo and behold, I did. And now I don't experience that problem anymore. And Mike Paul is so lazy, he just wants to use the standard preset Vegas Pro plugins. He doesn't want to get any of those advanced plugins like G-Mic, Red Giant Universe. I believe he does have Sapphire OFX, but sadly, it's the trial version with the watermark. Dude, you can literally just go online and look up cracked versions of Sapphire OFX that literally you can just download them, and then you can put in like a serial key, or if you use the cracked version of them, then they can simply remove the watermark. Because nobody wants to see your videos have like a big blaring GenArt Sapphire OFX on your screen. Or the same thing goes with NewBlue as well. And I upgraded to the latest version of BCC OFX, and then I got that message saying, oh, well, you're using the trial version of this. So then I try to find a way to get rid of that, so I did. I got rid of it, no problem. And I also have G-Mic. Now, here's the thing with G-Mic. I enjoy a lot of the effects from that, but the one thing I hate about G-Mic is the fact that when I use that set of plugins, they tend to slow down the rendering process on my videos, hence why they do tend to take longer than they should. Because they kind of combine like either G-Mic and Sapphire OFX, or G-Mic then BCC, or G-Mic then Red Giant Universe, or anything like that, and it would slow down the rendering process. Because keep in mind, there are two things that play out when it comes to the G-Mic thing. How long it takes for the effects to render, and just my rendering format, where I render my content in 1080p, 60 FPS. So you got how those two factors play out, you know? Yeah. Honestly, I feel like Mike Paul is just a lazy video editor in general, you know? And maybe as he gets older, he'll start to understand the concept of in video editing, but maybe once he does understand the concept of that, and maybe he'll be a better editor. But I mean, look, when I was like 15, I thought I knew what I was doing when I made my first two YTPs. I didn't, but because here's the thing. I watched the tutorial by Mobro Studios, assuming that I knew what I was doing. I was like, I'll wing it. I'll see if I can pull this off. But then I honestly couldn't pull it off. I honestly couldn't. I thought I knew what I was doing, but in reality, I didn't. But and that's what happens, you know. Like you make a YTP for the first time, and then you expect, oh well, I know what I'm doing. I've been watching all these tutorials by various YouTubers, or I've been watching YTPs from other YouTubers, and I knew what I was doing. In reality, I don't. So yeah, and that's the thing. I understand that when you make like the first couple of YTPs, they're not as good as you want them to be, but then as you start to make more and more and more, you get better every time, and that happens with practice too. Like you start out doing something the first time, and you realize it's not good, but then you get better each time, and then you realize that you're better then or better now than you were then. So yeah, the more you know. Blum, 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 blum. So just imagine that thing just going right through the screen. Nerd chicken sup. Not much, dude. You? Hey, are you aware that YouTube has been brought back? What? I thought it was known as YTP Mania, not YouTube. That's a lie. Hold on one second. That doesn't really make sense because let me see that. Yes, YouTube has actually been brought back. I have an account there too. Saying, maybe I'll double check that after the stream. I'm probably gonna just go live until like 11:58, 11:59 Eastern Standard Time because that's when it's gonna stop being Leap Day. And I had no videos planned today, except for some dumb community tab post. In fact, I'm gonna post something on Insta right now. Yeah, that's news to me. Let's look in on that. I still have time. I'm going to post the greatest thing in history. Now, let's see. Happy. Here. Let's see. Post this dumb thing on my Instagram. Leap day, you get a frog. Lol, see you in 5 years. I'm such a smartass. Sometimes me being a smartass is funny. What source are you using for your Sans Collab entry? Let me see this. Sorry, I was just watching Bill Jensen on Instagram. What source are you using for your Sans Collab entry? I need to look at that server. Hold on. Rules. The source must compose of anything related to...
Here you go.
Shut up. Okay. Haven't figured that out yet. I don't know. Maybe something with Sans, because he's even a meat costume in Smash Bros. Not to mention Cuphead. So yeah, Sans and Cuphead are already in Smash Bros. So you do the math, dude. I'll probably be live for about 4 more minutes, or until my laptop clock says 11:58, 11:59. Yeah. I was thinking about maybe doing a live stream using my Elgato, but that's in the near future. Because right now I'm experiencing problems with my Xbox where I would try to put in a disc and it wouldn't want to read. I'm not going to show you, but I'm going to try to give you a little bit of proof just by audio alone. Shut up. All right, so here I have the disc for Mortal Kombat 11. And then I try to put that in my Xbox. That bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, I actually like how dark it is now. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, I ain't getting jack shit. All right. I've looked up this weird method where if you tilt your Xbox a little bit, then it might help. But at the same time, I don't know if it would help. Whatever. Source containing Sans Pirates, Gmod, animation, stuff like that would work. I might try something like that. I don't know. I might try like an animation or Gmod style thing for your collab. We'll see. We'll see. 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to end the stream. Oh boy. And then it'll be March 1st. And I really hate to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Me and Unipaulus had a little bit of a challenge kind of thing. Not really a challenge, but more like a deal where he said he was going to change his YouTube username on March 1st to Unipaulus Shakers. I was like, no. You need to change your profile. You need to change your username to Captain Unipaulus because of your one friend you talk about so damn much, Captain Unikitty. So I'm like, all right, you change your YouTube username to Captain Unikitty Shakers. Then I'll change my profile picture to something St. Patrick's Day related because that's coming up in March. Because in about 3 minutes, Eastern Standard Time, of course, it's going to be March 1st, 2020. So I do have a profile picture planned for March. And I only make custom profile pictures. I just find, because I'm a huge fan of Deadpool, and I just find some random holiday-related or random images of Deadpool I find online, then boom, I will just straight up use them. So I'm going to have a St. Patrick's Day-related profile picture up until the end of March, and then April of 2020, I'm going to probably find an image of Deadpool from Fortnite because, you might hate Fortnite now, but believe it or not, yes, Deadpool is in Fortnite. Now, I don't have the skin yet because it's one of those weekly challenge kind of things. But I think it maybe after like the last week or so, then you can unlock him. Because honestly, like, if I do unlock Deadpool, that might be like the only skin I or choose in Fortnite or just play in Fortnite. Like, I'm gonna make like a top 5 list of like the best skins I have right now in Fortnite. Like, let's see, number 5 would probably be. I'm trying to think. Wow, I haven't planned this out already. Maybe number 5 would be the hybrid skin. I don't know. I believe number 4 would be John Wick. I believe number 3 would be the ninja skin. And then number 2 would be Harley Quinn. And then number 1, of course, would be the Deadpool skin, although I don't have it yet. So yeah. I may update my top 5 list later if I kind of scroll down my skins. Maybe top 5. No, number 5 would probably be Glow. Then number 4, you get the point. Yeah. Number 5 would probably be Glow. Number 4, John Wick. Number 3, Ninja. Number 2, Harley Quinn. The number 1 would be Deadpool. I think I may make some holiday profile pics myself at some point. That's cool. But it is 11:59. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Whether you watch part 1 or part 2 or even after the stream, doesn't matter. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Leap Day. Peace out. You'll see some more stuff on my channel soon. Peace.